Forget the headlines, look at the numbers. Oil just hit $110 per barrel and European gas prices are in vertical spike. Major production hub a compromise and the world's nearest maritime routes are becoming a no-go zone. I'm Blondie Way, and today we're tracking 3 stories rewriting the global order. Are you ready? Hit the like and button subscribe. The reality, your travel, food, and the bills are getting more expensive right now. Why? Because one of the largest gas production centers on the earth has been sidelined. When a key global player stops functioning, the supply shrinks instantly. But there is more. A massive portion of the world's oil moves through a tiny, narrow route in the Middle East. If that bottleneck stays blocked, deliveries slow down to a crawl. Experts warn this isn't one week problem. We're looking at high energy costs for months. From your monthly bills to the price of bread, some groceries in your local shop, the impact is already here. Iran's intelligence minister Ismail Hatib is no longer in office, no longer alive. This marks another major shift inside the country's leadership. In recent weeks, several key figures in Iran's security system have been removed, and this is already changing how the country functions from the inside. For people inside Iran, this isn't politics. It directly affects their daily life. When high-level leadership changes, the system becomes less predictable. Decisions may be delayed. Different groups inside the government may compete for influence, and the overall sense for stability weakens. For ordinary Iranians, this can mean more uncertainty, changes in rules, pressure in the economy, and an unclear future. At the same time, some people believe that with certain headline figures gone, internal pressure could temporarily ease, especially around public control and protest, although the system itself remains in place. But the impact doesn't stop at Iran's border. For Europeans, the consequences are mostly economic. The region is critical for global energy supply, and any instability there immediately affects oil and gas flows. When supply becomes uncertain, prices rise very much. That means more expensive fuel, high electricity bills, and increased costs for transport and food. Even if the events feel far away, they quickly show up in everyday expenses, from grocery shopping to travel. There is also a broader effect, uncertainty. When multiple leadership changes happen in a short time, it becomes harder for other countries and markets to predict what will happen next. This keeps energy prices high and slows down economic stability. The key takeaway is simple. Internal changes as one country can ripple outward very quickly. For people in Iran, it's about uncertainty and daily stability. For people in Europe, it's about rising costs and economic problem and economic pressure. And in both cases, it's a reminder how connected everything has become. The US and Israel are still close allies, but recent events show they're not always acting in the same way in the perfect thing. After the attack on a subpack gas field, one of the most important energy hubs in the world, tension in the region escalated immediately. Energy infrastructure became a direct target, and that sent shockwaves through global markets. Donald Trump's response only added more uncertainty. On the one hand, he said US wasn't aware of the attack in advance. On the other, He made it clear that further strikes on energy facilities could trigger a much stronger reaction. This kind of messaging makes the situation feel unpredictable, like things could escalate at any moment. So what does it mean for ordinary people? Electricity, heating, and basic services can all become less reliable. In Europe, the impact is mostly financial, but very real. This region plays a key role in global energy supply, so any disruption pushes prices up. That means higher fuel costs, more expensive electricity, and rising food prices. Even if the conflict feels far away, people feel through their daily expenses. And there is another layer, uncertainty. When even major allies don't seem fully aligned, markets react more aggressively. Prices stay high and stability takes longer to return. The bottom line, this is no longer just about geopolitics. It's about your bills, your daily costs, and your future. I'm Blondie Way. Follow to stay clear on what's really happening. See you in my next videos.